We are live, folks. So I want to talk about movies. Okay, specifically I want to talk about the top 5 reasons why you should be critiquing movies.
Okay.
First of all, how about you subscribe? That's a great idea. You know, you see my video like twice now? It takes 2 seconds, you hit a button, and it would really help out my channel if you like what you're seeing. Why not? You know, why not do it? Anyway, okay, let's just get into it. Reason number 1, your time is worth more than that. You only have a certain amount of hours in the day to do things. So if you're gonna spend 2.5 hours, plus like $1 bajillion on like popcorn and snacks and all that stuff, like you better make sure it's worth your time. Reason number 2, don't settle for bad stories. Now, I've said this forever, okay? But like, if Lord of the Rings can exist, a good story can exist. I'm not saying that it has to be like the greatest documentary of all time, you know, but I don't know, because that story exists, you can write good stories, okay? Even if you take like a low budget movie like Good Will Hunting or something, you know, that still is a great story, and it wasn't like this big budget thing, it was a brand new story. Number 3, you should be able to learn something from the character that you're watching. If you can't learn something from a character that you're watching, it's written bad. It doesn't even have to be like a main character, it could be like a side character. Even if you think about like Lord of the Rings, like Sam, is a great character because he has growth. He saw Gollum originally as someone who is gross and disgusting, he should just be mean to because he just is who he is. Then later on in the movie, after Sam sees like what the ring has done to Frodo and like how it's corrupted him and stuff, he's grown to treat Gollum at least a little bit better, you know? Yeah, so that's not even one of the main protagonists of the story, although I would argue it is, but I mean, you know what I mean. Now to be fair, I'm not like a 3'3", 3'4" hobbit with hairy feet and whatever, but I'm still able to relate to it, and it's still a relational thing because everyone has experienced that in one way or another. Everyone's either been on the receiving end of someone not understanding or someone not fully getting exactly what someone's going through, or just not liking somebody because of the way they look. So number 4, this goes specifically to like big budget movies. The standard should be higher for higher budget movies. Because the bottom line is they can afford good writers, okay? Like of all the places to pinch pennies, you don't need to do it with the thing that's like one of the most important parts of the story, writing, you know? Like what? I don't know, why would you spend these billions of dollars on the CGI and all this other stuff in the warehouse and the whatevers if the story sucks, you know? Like that just doesn't make any sense to me, okay? So the standard should be higher if you're able to afford writers with more experience and who've been doing this for, I don't know, a while and actually have some evidence of good stories under their belt. Number 5, you're allowed to not like something even if it's a character that you like. You don't have to like everything that comes out, okay? And you may be living in a world where you think that just because a character's in the story that you have to like it, or that if you somehow don't like the story that the character is in, that you somehow don't like the character. Well, let me tell you, you can like the character and not like the story. So Black Panther, I think, is a great example, at least for me. Black Panther is awesome. I mean, I love that he's a defender of his people, he's a defender of justice and righteousness and goodness. I love that. Also, his powers are sick. His suit looks awesome. I love Black Panther as a character. And also, he has a lot of growth in Civil War, but it wasn't without fighting, it wasn't without struggle or whatever, you know? But the Black Panther movie, it sucked. I hated it. I can't stand that movie. I think that movie's so bad. Does that mean that I hate Black Panther as a character? No. Like there are compromises in that movie that I was not willing to make in order for me to like it. You know what I mean? Actually, I think that's a pretty good idea for the next video. When to make compromises with movies. I think that's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe I'll do that. Anyways, yeah, those are the top 5 reasons why you should critique movies. Because it's okay. You're allowed to. Okay, you don't have to like everything that comes out. Anyway, all right. Well, I think those are just my thoughts, top 5 reasons why you should critique movies. Leave in the comments if you agree, if you disagree, if I'm thinking way too much about this. But, yeah, just get the discussion going. Let's, get that going in the comments, and then I'll be sure to respond to you. So, alrighty, that's all I got. Bye.